Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you a quick haul. I found these notebooks and a pen randomly the other day, a couple days ago. I was just walking around this sort of high-end department, not really a department store, but just like the shopping plaza that had high-end stores. We had just eaten dinner at a restaurant nearby. We were passing through, not really shopping, but out of the corner of my eye, I spotted these notebooks at like this random watch store. So a store that sold a bunch of watches. So of course I had to go in and check them out. And they not only had notebooks, but they also had a huge like selection of pens. And so I might be butchering the name. Lamy, I don't know. But it's this like German brand of pens. I think it started off as a pen brand, and then they now also, I guess, have notebooks. And so I'd never heard of it, admittedly, but it looked like pretty high quality. And, you know, considering the store it was in, I figured it must be good. The price point wasn't like, you know, so crazy that it turned me off, although it was kind of a little on the higher end as far as the pens especially. But I just decided, you know what, it's the holidays, I'm gonna like Christmas myself. And it also happened to be my anniversary, my wedding anniversary with my husband. That's why we had dinner, So I'm like, you know what, I can indulge a little. And not that it would have affected my purchase, but my husband actually was classmates with the salesman, and so he gave us a 10% discount. So it was a little, you know, like, oh yay, see, I got 10% off. But anyway, let's dig into these notebooks. So this notebook came in a few colors. I think there was black, maybe gray, white, maybe like a blue, I'm not sure, I can't remember. And then I just decided to go with the pink just because, you know, it's so bright and cheerful. So this is how the cover looks. And forgive, like, I know you could see reflection, I know you could see like a shadow from the phone. The lighting is just off today, but yeah. So I chose the soft cover one. I don't know the exact size. Is this A5? Maybe a little smaller, I'm not sure. But it says 145 by 210 millimeters. Obviously it's European, so notice book, right? Notebook. So that's the German description of it. And here is the English description. So notebook has Lamy ruling, or Lamy ruling, I'm not really sure. It looks like it's a grid. I haven't opened it yet, but so grid lines, right? 192 pages in ivory. And I'm guessing that's like the weight of it. 8 perforated sheets with a pen loop, 2 ribbon markers, elastic band, a back paper pocket, thread stitching inner, ink-proof paper, and acid-free paper. So there's the price. It was priced at $20. I don't know how that compares to the usual retail price. I was sort of in a tourist district, so it might have been, you know, priced up, marked up, because it was maybe priced for tourists. I'm not sure, but I did get 10% off, so I got it for 18 bucks basically. So let's look inside. Should have grabbed scissors or something, but I don't think I need it. Oh, here's scissors near me. So yeah, I have a couple of bullet journals that I admittedly haven't used. So I shouldn't have really bought this, but I hadn't made like a craft purchase in a while, and I don't know, the moment just felt like I just wanted to get it in the moment. And And yeah, it is now, today is January 1st, at least in my part of the world. And sorry, I'm having a hard time opening this. And yeah, if there was a good time to use this as like a makeshift planner or a journal, then what better time than the first day of the year. So, okay, so here I'm taking off the cover finally. Oh my gosh, it feels so nice. Oh, it feels so nice. Okay, let's do this. So it comes with the elastic band to hold it all together. There is the pen loop. I hope it fits the pen that I purchased. We'll see. And oh gosh. Okay, let's just pull this off for now so we can enjoy the cover in all of its glory. So it does have a little, oh sorry if you're not in the frame. If you can see that, it has a little embossed logo there. It feels so nice. So they did have hardcover, but I just wanted the soft cover. It's not like too soft. It still has like a good amount of weight to it, but it is a little flexible, and it feels so nice. So at the first page, you have your name, address, phone number, spots, and oh my gosh, yes, the paper is nice and thick. So I thought it might be thin. I don't know. I was expecting it to be a little on the thinner side, but still somehow magically not bleed through. But no, it's a pretty heavyweight paper. It's thicker than the paper in, maybe as thick as the paper in my planner, or maybe a little thicker. But so it's like a grid lines, but not like your typical, I don't know. It seems like the squares are smaller. And then they have like the darker, bolder lines in between every other box or something. Or yeah, so it's nice. And it's a whole bunch of pages. And so here are the 2 page markers. I love how there's like a bright one too. They're different colors so that you can like mark at different spots and kind of remember what you're marking. And then at the back, let's see. So here's the pocket. It's like a heavier cardstock, not too heavy though, so I might have to be careful about it. And the pen loop. So I'm happy with this notebook, and I have to figure out what I'm gonna do with it, but yeah, it's so pretty. So that was the notice book, the 192 page one. And then I also spotted this pack of 3 smaller notebooks, just sewn, stitched notebooks in gray. And this one was $11 for 3. So I'm like, okay, let me just grab these 2. So these have 64 pages each, thread stitching, ivory paper, same weight of paper it looks like, ink proof, acid free. Yeah, so let's just open this up. I really like pretty paper, as I'm sure a lot of you do too. And I always think that I should journal more, memory keep more. I always feel like I don't have time to do it as much as I desire to. But yeah, so new year, another resolution of doing just that. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Ooh. So this feels different. It's more textured. This is smoother. But yeah, okay. Awesome. I don't know what I would do with all three, but we'll see. It's so nice. It just feels like, you know, just like a nice little simple, clean notebook, but a little fancy. And the price point wasn't too bad, right? $11. Plus I got 10% off. So what does that mean? I paid $9.90. Yeah, $9.90 for three. So $3.30 a piece. And it's just, yeah, it doesn't have a page marker or anything like that. It doesn't have a back pocket, but it does have the same paper inside, which is great. I love it. So that was that. And then now, I don't know if it's the most exciting part for me, but I picked up this pretty pen. So they had a bunch of pens. They were kind of pricey, but they were all like, they wrote like heaven, super smooth, super buttery. The guy was trying to sell me on getting a fountain pen. I tried it out. Maybe the tip I tried was too thick. Like it was a medium point, and it was a little too thick for me when I wrote. And I don't know that I would like necessarily use a fountain pen so much. So I feel like it would just be something that would be there and I would never use. So I didn't want to spend, it was $25 for a fountain pen. So this wasn't that much cheaper, except it was. I mean, it was $15, which is the most, yeah, it's the most I've ever spent on a single pen. But it was like a really beautiful pen. So they had a bunch of different colors, but the ink is all pretty much the same. They only had blue or black ink, but the outside they were different colors. So I chose this pretty color. And so I didn't even, you know, because I didn't know the name. I hadn't even heard of this brand before, right? So I didn't know what the different pen names were. But this one apparently is called Lamy Safari. And it's supposed to be one of their popular ones. It has this like really substantial clip here, really thick. And let me just show you. Let me write on something. I don't want to necessarily write in the notebook just yet, which I know is lame, but let me find something to write on. Okay, this is the back of an envelope. There, let's see if I can bring you in a little closer. Okay, and then I'll just use this. But, so the tip, oh, where are you? There we are. The tip is pretty, like, it's a nice thick, maybe it's like a 0.7, I'm not sure. But I just love the way it writes. Let's see, am I in the frame? Excuse my writing. But yeah, it's just smooth. And it's just so nice and soft. Like, it's just so the ink just flows out. Sorry, I'm tongue-tied. And yeah, and so I asked if they sold refills for the pen so that hopefully I don't pay, you know, $15 to replace the pen. He did say yes, they did. I didn't ask him how much they were. I'm just going to assume it's less than 15 and we'll see. So I want to actually use this pen. I am such a pen hoarder. And I like try not to use up all my pen ink, which is like bad, right? Like I have so many pens, I should just use them up. So another resolution for the year is to just use my pens. Just use America, just use them. So yeah, I like this pen a lot and I plan to use it. So I'm going to use it in one of the notebooks, and he said, the salesperson said that he uses a Lamy fountain pen in his notebook and that there's no bleed through whatsoever. So the fountain pen considering how inky it is, not bleeding through is a good sign. So I don't think this will bleed through at all. So that's my little haul, guys. Have you heard of this brand? Do you own anything from this brand? What do you like? What do you not like? What do you recommend I try next? Because they had a wide selection of pens. I just chose pretty much the first one that I tried. But I did try a few of the others. But my kids were also running around, so I had to make it quick. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys have had a great holiday season and the best and happiest of New Year's to all of you. Till the next video. Bye.